First of all, it's a little complicated, and second of all, it's not general. Calculate the distance to the cake. Pick a direction where the distance decreases. Keep finding the direction that minimizes the distance the most. We want to find a metric that tells us how far we are from the solution, just neural networks. This is how I see a neural network. The idea is to teach a computer how to split data. I add these penalties together, and let's move the line to this position. I get a much smaller error. Actually, I want more than a line. I want a whole probability function. So to color every single point, the androids take as input a bunch of nervous impulses. The inputs are the x and the y, are the 2, the 7, and the 4. Now we can't really use a line. How do we get curves? Somehow we're going to try to merge them. All we do, use the activation function and turn this 1.5 into a 0.82. And now the magic happens here. Put this together and I get my neural network. To get that curve, make the hidden layer bigger. 3 lines instead of 2 lines. If instead of having 2 inputs, I have 3 inputs, the planes that cut the 3D space in 2, I can add more than one hidden layer. So you can imagine how if I have many hidden layers, I can create the most complicated regions I want.
I mean, it's definitely interesting. It's fascinating. I think it's definitely possible that our systems will be conscious.
1,000 words and it's trying to predict the 1,001st. It shows a lot of emergent properties like in-context learning. That was the big deal with GPT. And
do you think it's doing something like understanding? Like when we use the word understanding for us humans?
I think it's doing some understanding. In its weights, it understands, I think, a lot about the world. And it has to in order to predict the next word in a sequence.